Welcome to Boston's Red Carpet, presented by Echelon Seaport. I'm Tonya Mezrich. We're here at Hotel Commonwealth for the From Fenway to the Runway event. The Red Sox wives and their girlfriends will hit the runway, all to benefit the Red Sox Foundation.
This is our 18th Fenway to the Runway, and it's really just great that we have this established tradition in Boston of bringing people together to bring fashion and fun and really good work together for an afternoon.
This year we are so proud to announce that not only did we sell out of the event in probably 3 weeks, we have almost doubled the expectation for fundraising for the event. So we're close to $120,000 raised, which is absolutely incredible for an event like this. And we're just so proud and thankful to all the sponsors that came through again.
I think it's always fun to be a part of something that you're not really used to. You know, we're not normal models by day. So it's just fun to be able to do something a little bit different and do it for a good cause.
I'm really excited. As you know, women love fashion, love dressing up. So I think this is a really cool initiative, an event that brings the wives together for a good cause, and we can have fun.
Now let's take a look at what everyone was wearing at this fashionable event. You guys are also captains of the Scholars Program for the Foundation.
Yes, we are. It's something that we love to give back, and I feel like that's important and to have that responsibility is pretty special. We're humbled to be able to do it, and we're glad to.
And we've got another little model here today as well.
Yeah, little M is going to be modeling as well. She enjoys it, getting to be able to hang out with mom and get all pretty. So it's special getting to see them, and they're happy.
You're wearing the color of the day.
It's red. It's the Red Sox event, so I had to go red today.
What do you think is the hottest trends for mixing patterns for the season?
I think what you're going to see is a lot of color blocking, a lot of plaids, and a lot of animal prints mixed in ways that you would not have considered.
What about zebra with plaid?
It could happen, right? It's all about mix masters. I'm trying to think about it, and I think we probably have some things in the shop here that we could test out, and who knows, in a couple of minutes you might see that in the show.
Is this your first time to walk the runway for?
It is.
So what are you thinking?
I'm super nervous, but I'm really excited. I love dressing up and being all girly and getting to do that once in a while, but I'm really excited. It's for a great cause.
I see they're mixing plaid with animal.
Plaid and animal print, and this is so fun. We're actually from Texas, so these boots will fit right in if I go home.
What are you wearing today?
So my dress is Parker, my jacket is Iron, and my shoes are YSL.
And is this your first time modeling in the show?
It is.
And are you excited to model today?
Hi.
I like animal print too. Look at my skirt. What did you like most about the fashion show?
I loved all the animal print. I love animal print in general, so.
What about you, Laura?
Same here. I always love this event because you get to see what's up and coming, and I love how they actually mixed all the animal print and sparkle this year. That was really cool.
Coming up next on Boston's Red Carpet, I'll introduce you to urban resort living at Echelon Seaport and show you how to get red carpet ready with Dream Spa Medical. Welcome back to Boston's Red Carpet, presented by Echelon Seaport. I'm Tonya Mezrich, and we're here at From Fenway to the Runway. With fantastic events like this one and modern venues like Hotel Commonwealth, Boston truly is a remarkable city. Now there's yet another reason to make Boston home. Let's go inside Echelon Seaport for a special event that demonstrates how their destination lifestyle is unlike any other. Echelon Seaport is a new 1.3 million square foot premier mixed-use development located in the heart of the seaport. A stunning property offering unparalleled amenities, including 2 outdoor pools, an indoor infinity edge pool, fitness center, landscaped center courtyard, and world-class architectural design. Tonight, VIP guests and proud new owners were invited to Echelon Seaport's Sales and Experience Center to take part in the luxurious services and white glove attention to detail that they will soon enjoy as residents.
Today is one of our kickoff events for our new residents that are going to be moving in this fall to the Echelon Seaport development. We're lucky enough to have Barton Gray here that is going to be bringing out the people behind us on Hinkley boats this evening so that our residents can experience not only the vibrancy of living in the Seaport, but all the things that can happen outside of their front door.
Echelon Seaport is all about this lifestyle. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Oh, absolutely. I think you've seen an evolution in how living in the city of Boston has continued to transform, and Echelon is just the latest of that.
The evening included a reception featuring gourmet bites by Ocean Prime, cocktails by Cisco Brewers 888 Distillery, and a Boston Harbor cruise with Barton and Gray Mariners Club. Tell us a little bit about why you're excited about the Seaport.
As the Seaport has grown, we've seen a lot of increase in our membership and people really enjoying it because the Seaport is so special.
So we've lived all over Boston. Seaport was always on the list, but really for us wasn't quite at the point of being really livable. So I think in the last year or so, it's become a place that regular people would want to live. And for Echelon, it's not a glass box. It's a really architecturally interesting building with a lot of different amenities that you're not going to find in other projects around Boston.
Oh, it's the people. Everyone comes down here now, and it's become like the new center of Boston. And you've got sort of like a young energy that we haven't had here in a while. We're in TV and film, and all the temptations are to work out of LA, but now that the Seaport has come into play, a lot more creative talent has come to Boston. So we've been able to stay here, and it's been amazing.
Laura, who is the type of client that's going to be one of the residents at Echelon Seaport?
Echelon Seaport's seeing a wide variety of residents and buyers coming through the doors. We're seeing everything from students, young professionals, local athletes, celebrities.
Tell me about the unique aspects of how this building is designed.
From bottom to top of this building, the units become more diverse in kind of what they offer in terms of amenities. And once we hit up to our 18th floor, we're getting into the terrace homes. So we'll have more space both indoors and outdoors.
I think we're just looking forward to, the outdoor space and trying all the restaurants and walking a little bit to work. Echelon's so beautiful, and the area is so beautiful and clean and new and modern, and so it was an easy choice.
As guests sailed off into the sunset, it was easy to appreciate how Echelon Seaport truly is a uniquely luxurious new addition to Boston's residential offerings. Talk about luxurious living. Now we're going to meet up with Abby Bielagus from Boston Magazine to find out how getting red carpet ready with Dream Spa Medical can be both lavish and convenient. Hey Abby, are you excited about your facial?
I'm so excited for my O2 Glow on the Go facial. And they came all the way to the Boston Magazine offices, which is so wonderful. I'm ready to get started.
You can apply your makeup right after this, and it will actually adhere better to your skin, and it will give you that extra glow.
And how long does the treatment take?
It takes about 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna get started, so you'll feel some air.
So there's no downtime?
There's no downtime. It's a big celebrity treatment for this reason. Okay.
My skin feels so good, and I'm so excited to see how makeup is gonna go on it now that it's all hydrated. This looks so good. It's amazing. I love it, thank you. Now we will toss it back to Tonya so you guys can learn more about Dream Spa Medical.
Abby, your skin looks spectacular. We're sitting down with Diana from Dream Spa Medical. Diana, this oxygen facial has some really interesting beginnings. Tell us a little more about that.
Sure, so it was actually discovered in treating skin cancer. The hyaluronic acid molecule was small enough to attach to the medication that needed to be delivered deep into the skin, and that's how it was brought about. And the added cosmetic benefits were evident when they were treating these patients. They had glowing skin, they looked beautiful, and then it was Madonna who discovered that this treatment has all these added cosmetic benefits, and now it's the red carpet prep facial.
I really just love it's so quick and it's so convenient that you can come to someone's house or their office or their hotel. That's just genius. I can see why all the celebs are doing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it takes 30 minutes. You just show up, we bring everything for you, and you're red carpet ready.
Yeah, and I think we both are.
I think so.
Thank you so much, Diana.
Thank you.
Up next, we'll savor Boston's best food and events at Oyster Club and Hotel Commonwealth. That's when Boston's red carpet returns. Welcome back to Boston's Red Carpet, presented by Echelon Seaport. I'm Tonya Mezrich. Boston is a hub of incredible food, drink, and events. But what do you do when you want to entertain at home? Well, I just rely on Oyster Club chef Chris Parsons for some culinary inspiration. The Oyster Club at the Heritage on the Garden is a new American seafood restaurant featuring a gorgeous raw bar and classic New England cuisine. This is chef-owner Chris Parsons' dream restaurant, showcasing New England's freshest seafood and seasonal ingredients on every dish. The bar and dining room are sleek and stunning, and the patio is one of the city's loveliest.
I'm so excited to learn all about lobster rolls.
So we'll start with the lobster meat.
I'm southpaw, so.
All right, well, better look out, right? Look out for those elbows. So this is the tasso ham that we have diced up, so we're gonna put that in here. We have some celery here, that's been nice small dice. There we go. This is the lovely tasso mayonnaise.
Homemade, not from a jar.
Not from a jar. I like chives
yeah,
a lot. I
of
use
chives.
chives and everything. Some sea salt. There we
Ooh,
go.
and a little squeeze of lemon.
A little squeeze of lemon. Try it. What do you think?
That's delicious.
A little salt. Good to
It's
go.
really good. No, it doesn't need any more salt.
Great. Awesome.
And I'm a person who loves salt.
All right. Good.
Ooh, it has a little kick.
It has a little kick, yeah, in the back. Load that thing right
Yes. Oh, do this whole thing in here. All right.
Yeah.
That flavor profile, it's so unexpected in a lobster roll. So Chris, why this location? Why the Heritage on the Garden? Why Oyster Club here and now?
It's an iconic spot. Michael Schlau cooked here for obviously a number of years. Lydia Shire was here. The iconic patio, just the bones of the space I really love. I've had restaurants in the suburbs my entire career, and really what made those restaurants successful was the neighborhood support. And at its core, that's what I want to continue with that mantra here, and just be a great neighborhood restaurant.
Hotel Commonwealth is the perfect venue for any special occasion. And when it comes to making your event shine, we go to the experts. When it comes to special events, it's all about personal touches and custom details. Many people turn to the experts to find out the best ways to make their event shine. Brian Raffanelli has designed and produced some of the nation's most exclusive and high-profile gatherings. So we met up with him at Hotel Commonwealth to find out what makes a truly outstanding bash.
I think what's so special about Hotel Commonwealth is that it checks some boxes that are very trendy right now, of people saying, I want something really unique, Brian. You're practically in Fenway Park, right? Plus, of course, it has that sort of warehouse vibe to it, right? So it has raw metal, it has exposed brick, it has all this glass, has an outdoor space. Like, these are all the kinds of things that everybody wants so much, but it's right here inside a hotel.
Jimmy Guzman is the event designer for Fenway to the Runway and knows what it takes to make this annual luncheon impress. Jimmy, I'm blown away. How did you come up with the inspiration for this?
Honestly, Tonya, I was just inspired by this hotel. It's such a gorgeous venue. I mean, the chandeliers immediately, I took a lot of inspiration from those, and I really am getting inspired by garden-style arrangements. I think a lot of my technique in my first 2 years in business was a lot of like lush red roses, as you remember, a lot of orchids. But now I want to experiment with multiple different textures and varieties of flowers.
While in unique venue, floral arrangements and table settings make impressive statements, the chef's creations are what really leave guests raving. So we joined catering director Cherie Flores in Hotel Commonwealth's bake shop to sample the latest culinary trends.
Locally sourced ingredients is really something I think couples really gravitate towards. And to be able to produce bread and pastries on site is pretty incredible. We've also become known for our sweet shop. And it's where we really just take one of our event space rooms with glass doors and we transform it into really sort of, almost a Willy Wonka chocolate factory concept, which is pretty amazing. Yeah. We have, like I said, just so much talent, and it's such a unique component to what we do here. I just, I always just like to brag about it because, what's not to love about this?
Yeah,
so.
I know.
Let's eat. Let's dive in.
Coming up, it's time to talk red carpet fashions from the Fenway to the Runway event. That's when Boston's red carpet returns. Welcome back to Boston's Red Carpet as we're coming to you from Echelon Seaport. I'm Tonya Mezrich. We're here with TV personality Chelsea Roy and with Courtney Cox from NESN, and we're going to dish about all the looks that we saw at the Fenway to the Runway event.
It's going to be so much fun. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, this event was killer.
Bloomingdale's was really into animal this season, and it was fierce on the runway. Our first look was Erin Bradley, and she was wearing a Sandro tee, an Eero red leopard skirt, Gucci sneakers, and a black leather jacket by Leanie.
I love how she pulled this skirt together with a sneaker. Being a mom as well, that type of shoe choice is extremely practical.
And you talk about being a mom and you look at little Emerson and she was in her polka dot bell bottoms. So cute. And talk about family support. Golden Glove center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr. in the audience supporting his wife and daughter, so you can't get enough of that.
I know, they're doing such great work with the foundation. They are program scholar leaders for the Red Sox Scholars Program, and they help select and inspire all of those students that come into the program. Up next is Brittany Owings, and she was sporting a blue Parker dress, an Eero leather jacket, and Saint Laurent booties.
And talk about making a big splash for her entrance. She's new to the roster. Her husband is Chris Owings, and they even announced on the red carpet that they're expecting their first child.
I couldn't even tell. She's really pulling off that dress nicely in the subtle blue hue of a zebra animal print. Looking amazing.
Oh yeah, and we love Parker because it's such a great entry-level price point and it won't break the bank.
Love Parker.
Sarah Esposito really wowed us in her Linny Python jumpsuit, along with that BCBG faux fur jacket and her combat boots from Stuart Weitzman.
She's also new to the roster. Her boyfriend is Michael Chavis, an infielder for the Sox. They are the cutest couple ever, a good follow on Instagram by both of them, and I love that she paired the faux fur with the print. You don't see that often, and I really like that.
And I'm looking at those boots. That's another great practical choice. The combat boots come in very nicely, give the outfit some edge in contrast to the faux fur jacket.
Our next category was all that glitters, and Bloomies really brought their A game. Angelica Feliciano, she was a vision in that Escada sequin dress along with those red aqua pumps.
I am crazy about anything that sparkles, so pairing that geometric pattern with a little bit of sequin was so unique. Escada is all about contemporary meets confidence.
And she's the girlfriend to Alex Cora, so she's not a wife or girlfriend of a player, but a manager for the Red Sox. So she really made a statement in that full sparkle. She's the mom of their twins, so watching a mom, as you both know, getting all dolled up, that's always good to see that.
She killed it.
Oh yeah. And Escada, they're doing so many things with sequins this season, and we're also really excited about their partnership with Rita Oro. That's going to be something to look out for. Jamie Kashner rocked the runway for the very first time in that silver Galvin London dress. She also had an Eero black leather jacket and the Alexander Wang booties.
A lot of new additions this year. She and her husband Andrew just moved here a few months ago, and they're expecting a little boy in November, so the mom theme keeps going.
And that's what I love most about this dress, is just how it embraces the bump. I mean, it's not even maternity, and she's still killing the look. It really accentuates her entire beautiful body.
Yes, and Galvin London is an incredible brand that is made by women for women, and it's all about modern, clean, and cool with this new evening wear line. Our final grouping for the BRC Top Looks list is mixed media, and Bloomies really stepped up their game for this one. Teresa Simonovic looked stunning in her plaid Morella shorts, along with her mustard Linny sweater and zebra Alexander Berman boots. Chelsea, what do you think about pairing zebra with plaid?
I think she rocked it. And you know what? Mustard's actually a really challenging color for a lot of skin tones, but she pulled it together with the plaid. It looks amazing.
Well, the girl knows what she's doing. In addition to being the girlfriend to Colton Brewer, the pitcher for the Red Sox, she also owns Bourbon and Bricks, the boutique, so I gotta go check that one out.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Gabby Vasquez really stood out in that houndstooth Polycod dress, as well as those Saint Laurent booties.
And we're keeping the expecting mom thing going, the trend going. She's expecting her first child with her husband, Christian Vasquez. Diego is the name, a little boy, and she even had a Nuna stroller when she hit the runway, so it completely completed the look.
Absolutely, and oversized houndstooth is actually extremely playful. I can see that being dressed up with a pop of color in a red heel or a purse.
And last but not least on the BRC Top Looks list was Tiffany Ortiz. And she is a Runway alumna, but came as a guest this time, dressed in a Dior leather jacket, a white McQueen dress, and Fendi pumps.
And talk about a fashion icon. She's, of course, married to David Ortiz, Big Papi. And if you were watching the Red Sox-Yankees series, you saw him throw out the first pitch. He looked great, so we're so happy to see him doing well.
I agree, and she is also a star here. I mean, crisp white cotton is always a winner in my book, especially when paired with a harder texture like leather, so she's winning.
Yeah, and McQueen is one of my all-time favorite designers. Some of the celebrity patrons are Sarah Jessica Parker, Rihanna, and Nicole Kidman. Well, the time has come to make our decision on the top of the top looks from BRC. Who's it gonna be?
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Countdown. One, 2, 3.
Angelica Feliciano!
Yes, absolutely. Nailed
She
it.
looked unbelievable.
Yeah, she was stunning in that Escada sparkle dress along with those red aqua pumps. Everything about it was perfection.
I want that dress.
Me too.
I do too.
Let's go after this.
Yeah, let's go to Bloomies. Thank you guys for being part of our BRC Top Looks panel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we want to thank our generous sponsors who made this show possible. Our associate sponsor, Echelon Seaport, our media sponsor, Boston Magazine, The Heritage on the Garden, Hotel Commonwealth, and Dream Spa Medical. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Fenway to the Runway. We'll see you next time on Boston's Red Carpet with me, Tonya Mezrich.